Recording. Join me on the mat and we will begin. So come on down, let yourself down to the mat and we will begin and we will check in. So let's turn around and come on to the back and check it out there. So come on to the back. Let yourself down, knees bent, feet on the ground. Head relaxing down, arms relaxing down, coming to the inside. Coming to the inside, noticing how to get comfortable. Noticing anything that's grabbing your attention for sure. So we do our own personal check-in. Anything needing taking care of, any little sore spots like that. Just be aware so that you can take care. So today we bring our focus to the back. That is the whole length of the back. So this is a long range, and we're going to explore the sensation of the upper back, the mid back, the low back, and how we bring in strength and how we bring in flexibility. So we begin with movement. First, just recognizing, how does it feel? What do I notice? The ribs on the ground. As you trace your way down the spine, it may lift away from the floor or maybe not. All of that is normal. So let's leave the hands alongside. And as you exhale the breath, press the hands hard as you can press into the ground and feel the shoulder blades in the upper back. Soften the hands, feel the shoulder blades relax. So it's exhale, press the hands. The shoulder blades are pulling together, they're contracting. As you soften the hands, the back relaxes. Try one more. Press the hands, feel the shoulder blades, feel the back. It's in contract in the rib cage area. Shoulder blades, soften, relax. Take a breath. Our next exploration will be what's called the lumbar spine. That's the area from the bottom of the ribs to the waist. We'll press it to the floor. It's in stretch. Release from the floor, return. Use the exhale to deepen the stretch. Feel it. On the inhale, release, feel, return. So whatever your return is your normal. Again, one more time, press the back to the floor that's in stretch, 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 and return. Take a breath. Now we'll move below the waist into what we're going to call the low back and the hips. So pick up the knees, hug up the knees. This is a very gentle low back stretch. Low back stretch, just hugging the knees. Apanasana, exhale, hug. Inhale, knees move away. Exhale, hug. Inhale, move away. Exhale, hug. Pause, feel it. Move away. Now with one hand on each knee, you know we're going to circle a bit to lubricate the hip sockets inside. Just movement is lubrication. Lubrication. Good stuff for the inside of the hip. Pause when you're back at center and circle the other way. Just lubricating inside, inside, inside. Okay, come to a rest. Bring the hands behind the knees. Now, picture the waist, how it feels against the floor. Now, as you extend one leg, what's the waist doing? And release, what's the waist doing? Extend the other leg, what's the waist doing? Release, what's the waist doing? So we'll repeat a few. This is a leg stretch, but it does affect the lumbar spine. As you discovered, when you extend, there's a different feeling at the waist. And when you release, there's return. So we're alternating sides, just bringing leg stretch in here. It does affect the back. It affects the back because these power muscles, the hamstrings, attach to the bottom of the pelvis, and they tip this pelvis. So it's all connected. We're doing our final stretch. And back to rest. Hug it up. Release the feet to the ground, arms alongside. Arms alongside, now take a breath. From here, let's bring the hands together, interlace the fingers. And now, as we bring the arms overhead, you're feeling upper back stretch, and arms back down, press the waist. Inhale overhead, upper back stretch, exhale back. And you can pull gently, pull the hands apart, or just leave it soft. See how it feels. Up and over and back, press the waist. Up and over. Notice I'm leaving my elbows bent and press the waist. So I'm bringing the maximum stretch into the upper back and all the way down the spine. Notice the waist. And as you release, press the waist. We'll do one more. Up and over, feel the stretch. Back and down, press the waist, release the hands. Take a breath. Now we'll feel the whole length of the spine as we lift into bridge and roll back down. So press the feet and lift up and pause, feel it. Now, as slowly as you can, one vertebra at a time, and you may need to adjust the hips a little bit to keep it feeling even along the spine. So if you feel it more on one side than the other, we can adjust the hips and rounding down through the spine from the thoracic to the lumbar, and then to rest and breath. Let's bring feet touch, knees touch. Press up again. Press up again. Now we're feeling contraction in the low back. And again, slowly as you can, making a little adjustment in the hips to feel the spine coming down even on both sides, bit by bit by bit, from the thoracic to the lumbar, and then to rest and have a breath. Now we open the feet wider. Each time we change the position of the feet, that affects the low back. So press and lift. Round your way, bit by bit. Adjust the hips as you need, bit by bit, rounding your way back down from the lumbar all the way to rest, and have a breath. We'll have one or two more of these to work the back in a slightly different way. So bring the feet back to neutral. Bring the hands up, interlace the fingers, press the hips high and press the hands up. Now this is pulling the shoulder blades apart. As you keep the hands pressing up, you roll the spine down. Rounding down, slightly different feeling tone with the arms lifted. And when the hips come to rest, release the hands back alongside and take a breath. Let's pick up the knees again and hug up the knees. This time let's circle and massage the low back. So we've asked the low back to come into lots of contraction, and this is the release. This is circulation. This is releasing tension. Either way, you circle, just do both. And then come back to smallest circle, hug in and release the feet and release the arms. So we're bringing the arms wide as we move into spinal twist, knees side, side. You know how this one goes. Knees roll down, head turns away, and come back. Knees roll down, head turns away, and back. Your own comfortable pace, feeling whatever you notice in the hips, in the back of the body, in the thighs, whatever you notice, because this is all about stretch. Stretch and twist. Twist and stretch. Back to center. When you're there, pause, have a breath, relax. Have another breath here, let it go. Let it go. So now we'll release over onto the knees. Come on to the knees, hands and knees. Moving to Chakravakasana. So we pull the belly in and glide the hips back and feel whatever stretch you feel. Where is it? Inhale, return. Exhale, drop back, and return. Drop back again and return. Pause here. Pause here. Now we're going to look down at the knees and drop one knee back an inch or two. And repeat. Exhale back, feeling more stretch in one side. Because we've retracted the knee, we're getting more stretch in the low back. Final time with that knee dropped back and return and return and drop the other knee back an inch or two. Begin again. Chakravakasana. Moving the stretch to the other side. Which one was deeper? Which one was more profound? When you return, come to a rest. Bring the knee back. Now bring the stretch to the upper back as we tuck the chin, as we round the spine, as we press the hands down and press the ribs up and feel whatever is there for you. Feel it, feel it, feel it, release it. Now, knees back a bit, arms forward a bit, and we'll come on forward. I bring in tailbone tuck when I drop here. Feel contract in the low back, at the waist, and moving up the line. And as you press back, arms, shoulders, back, stretch. It's inhale, forward, drop down, feel contraction below the waist, at the waist, and moving up. As you press back, feel arms, shoulders, back, stretch. And again, tailbone tuck if that suits you. Feel the contraction. That's in the low back and lumbar now. Feel the stretches in the thoracic and the arms and the upper back. Pause here. Feel the stretch. Prepare to release and release and release. So we're coming up to stand. Come to your standing place. Find that mountain for yourself with the feet hip width apart, with the toes unlocked and the knees unlocked, with the tailbone tuck for some, and lengthening through the crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Feeling it. Feeling Tadasana solid and steady, strong and still. So our emphasis today being on the back of the body. So we're going to feel stretch from the base of the skull through the neck, the cervical spine, through the ribs, the thoracic spine, to the waist, through the lumbar spine, and below the sacrum. We're going to do our rag doll. That is, drop the chin. Feel the cervical spine. Round the shoulders. Feel the thoracic spine. Soften the knees. Round your way. Ragdoll down, ragdoll down, ragdoll down. Feeling that stretch move all the way to the waist, to the hips. And then, as you drop down, the stretch goes to the legs. That's okay. Feel it. We're going to ragdoll back up. So we're feeling it in the legs. We're going to keep the knees soft and begin to lift and stack. Stacking the vertebra. One and then the next and then the next. Moving up the line from the lumbar to the thoracic. From the thoracic to the cervical to the head back in place. Feel the breath. Mountain again. Toes and knees. Tailbone. Shoulders. Crown. Breath. Final breath here. So, a little series that's going to work the back in different ways. So, bring the arms overhead with an inhale breath. Sweep the arms behind, drop back down to Utkatasana chair. Come back up with an inhale breath. Bring the arms wide, goalpost arm, Utkatasana chair. Come back up. Leave the arms overhead open, drop back down, Utkatasana chair, and come up and release. And take a breath and feel the breath, your inner mountain again. As we come to some side stretches for the back, inhale up, stretch an inch, and exhale, tip. Keep the knees soft, inhale up another inch. Soft knees, exhale, tip. Inhale up another inch. Soft knees. Exhale, tip, stretching the sides of the back. Sides of the back. One more inch up, lengthen and tip. Keep the knees soft, stay. Feel the yielding, stay. Feel the stretch, stay. And return, return, return. Other side. Exhale, tip. Inhale, lengthen an inch. Exhale, tip. Inhale, another inch up. Keep the knees soft as you exhale, tip, and inhale, lengthen. Keep the knees soft. Feel that stretch. Here's the final lengthen. And a bit of a stay. Knees are soft. The longer you stay, the deeper the stretch. And we'll bring both arms back overhead. Exhale, down, down, down. Drop the hips, lift the arms, come to Utkatasana, stay. Come back up. Bring the arms to goalpost, drop down to Utkatasana, stay. And come back up. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana, stay. And come back up and release. Come back to your inner mountain. Come back to toes, knees unlocked. Come back, tailbone tuck for some. Shoulders up, back and down, extension through the crown. Feeling it. Feeling it. So we're working the back in myriad ways just to get everything possible we can for strengthening, stretching, and resilience. So now let's release and come with the feet parallel and the hands resting in the lumbar. So that means right at the waist, we're feeling the curve, lengthening up and back so you feel the curve, leave the hands there. Now, soft knees. Soft knees, bring the shoulders forward in space while you maintain the curve. Maintain the curve under the hand as the shoulders come forward in space. If you go too low, it'll round, come back up. Now add weight. Add the weight of the arms, salute, and stay. Add the weight of the other arm, salute, and stay. So we're building strength in the back. Okay, round the whole spine, bring the hands to rest, round the spine, round the spine, round the spine, feel it. Press the hands, feel the shoulders lift, feel the curve return. Okay, add weight, one arm, add weight, other arm, stay. Release the first arm to rest in the curve. Release the other arm to rest in the curve. Come back up, and lean back. Feel the curve deepen. Come back, release. Take a breath. So that was symmetrical. This next one is asymmetrical. We will have one foot forward. We will drop the other foot back. Widen the base. The forward leg, bring that hand to rest in the curve. Rest in the lumbar curve. Okay, soft knee. Soft knee in the front, bring the arm overhead. And again, we're coming forward in space, adding work, adding weight. Keep the curve under the hand in the back as you come forward a bit, and stay. Pressing back heel, pressing front heel. Making the work in the back, holding the weight of the body in space. Okay, round the back, lose the curve, bring the hand to rest, feel the delicious stretch all down the back and into the leg. You can straighten as much as you like. Enjoy this stretch. And the hand, press the hand, feel the shoulders lift. Once you've got that curve, add the arm back in space, adding work, adding weight. Now come up, lean back, release the arm, change out the legs. Foot forward, foot back, widen base. On the side with the leg forward, hand resting in the curve. On the other side, lengthen, stretch up. Front leg, soften the knee. Keep the curve under the hand at the back. As you move the shoulders a bit more forward in space, in space, in space, stay. On the exhale, lose the curve around the back, bring the hand to rest somewhere there. You can straighten the leg if you like. This is really more about a back stretch. Okay, the hand that's forward, press, feel the curve return under the hand in the back. Once you've got it, add the weight. Add the weight forward. Keep the knee soft. And on the inhale, up, 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 lean back, release the arm, release the arm, release the legs. And let's do a little standing back bend, half forward bend, just to ease it up a little bit. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, soft knees, fold halfway. So we're checking in with the body, with the breath. We'll be coming back to rest. A couple more. Come back to rest. So now balance challenge. So we're standing on one foot. We're going to move the arms in different ways and see how that affects the balance. So standing on one foot, bring the other foot in the front to the inside or behind. Play with the arms. Change out the arms. Working the back. Working the back. Challenging the balance. Let's change legs. Change legs. Foot to the front, to the inside or the back. Here, let's bring the arms to cactus arms, goalpost arms, and stay. Now let's pull the elbows down, down, down. Feel the stretch across the top of the shoulders. Stay. Now bring the elbows up, up, up. Feel the pull at the bottom of the shoulder blades. Stay. And release, and release, and release, and down. Come back to hands and knees. Come back to Chakravarkasana. Easy, soft. Easy, soft. Breath free. Relax. Relax and stretch the back, Chakravarkasana. So one of our traditional yoga postures, called the down facing dog, is about the arms, the shoulders, and the back. We want to bring that whole alignment into a giant V. So the hands are as wide as the mat. The toes turn under. We press the hips high. And there's a bit of alignment from the fingers to the wrist, to the elbows, to the back, to the spine, a V. So the shoulder blades are pulled apart at the bottom. Final breath. Drop the knees back down. Return to Chakravarkasana. Easy, soft. Now we're going to come into another posture that's going to pull the shoulder blades together. So that was pulling the shoulder blades apart. Now we're pulling them together. We're bringing out one foot, Ustrasana, and we're bringing the hands behind. And we are Pressing the hands down, pulling the shoulder blades together, lifting ribs and lifting chin, and stay. We'll release the head, release the hands, release the arms, release the leg, swap it out, other side. And again, bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, press the arms down, press the hands down, feel the shoulder blades pull together as you lift the ribs and the chin. Release the head, release the hands, release the leg, come back to hands and knees, easy, soft, breath free. Chakrabakasana. So we'll come to a rest and come to one side. So we're on the knees, bent, forearm on the ground, hand on the hip. So this is working the back and the side of the back. We're going to use the breath to press up. So it's exhale, press up, inhale, down. Exhale, press up, inhale, down. Exhale, press up, stay, lengthen the top leg, bring the arm out. Release the arm, release the leg, come back, 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 down, swap it around. Turn around, knees are bent, forearm, hand to the hip. And again, we'll say exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, stay, lengthen the top leg and the arm. Final breath, release the arm, release the leg, back down, back down, back down, and turn it around. Come on to the belly. So let yourself down. Come on to the belly. Bring the arms forward. Bring the forehead to rest. Relax. So the breath will be heavy. We're going to let it settle down. So the breath is heavy because that was hard work. Hard work builds our strength and endurance. And so we move into the belly down back bend series. And again, our focus is on the regions of the back, the low back, the mid back, and the upper back. So we will be moving hands and arms and legs in different ways. Right now, we're just watching the breath come back to resting place. Watching the breath come back to resting place. Feeling the breath. Feeling your relaxing down. Let's release the hands alongside. Turn the cheek to the side. Feet touch, knees touch. Feet touch, knees touch. So we're going to inch our way up. Let's point the nose down. Come up an inch. Exhale, stay. Come up an inch. Exhale, stay. Inch, stay. Inhale an inch. Stay. Inhale a final inch. Stay. Feel it along the spine. And down. Cheek to the side. Release the feet. Bring them hip width apart. Bring the hands to rest on the low back. Point the nose down. Press the elbows toward each other, peel up the ribs, and stay. Feeling where's the work in the back? Is it under the hands, the middle, or up? No wrong answer. Where do you feel it? And down. Cheek to the side. Take a breath. Let's bring one arm forward and the other arm alongside. So this time we're going to point the nose down. The arm that's forward, extend and lift an inch. And the arm that's back and the leg on that side, lift and stay. On the exhale, hand to rest, leg to rest, arm to rest. Take a breath. Swap it out, other arm forward. Feel the breath. Point the nose down. Forward arm, extend and lift. Back arm, leg on that side, lift and stay. On the exhale, hand to rest, leg to rest, and release that arm. Once more, both arms forward, forehead to rest, breath free. Breath free, catching up. So again, as we change the position of the feet, it has an effect on the muscles of the low back and the hips, and so we're working with that. Feet touch, knees touch. We'll leave the arms forward, leave the forehead resting. Take a breath, come to the legs, tailbone tuck for some, and now on the inhale, lift the feet an inch and open wide. On the exhale, close, press feet, press knees, feel it, and down. Down and take a breath. On the inhale, lift and open wide. On the exhale, close, press feet, press knees, feel it, down. Down and take a breath. Final set. Inhale, lift and open wide. Exhale, close, press feet, press knees, feel it, and down. Breath. So now we are releasing and rolling over onto the back. So come on over. Come on to the back. Hug up the knees. Let the whole body relax. So that was a demanding series for the back. You get a little break here. Just hugging the knees, Apanasana, or circling to massage. Do what feels good. Do what feels good. Massaging both ways. Increasing circulation, releasing tension. Hug it up, hug it up, hug it up. Bring the feet to rest. So I'm going to add a bridge here to work the traction of the upper back. So I'm going to have the feet hip width apart. Lift the hips, bring the arms over to goalpost arms. Leave them on the floor as you round your spine down. Rounding, rounding, rounding back to rest. Take a breath. Press again. Press the hips high. Touch the knees, open, lift higher. And as you come down, release the arms wide to each side, rounding, rounding all the way back down to rest. And again, hug up the knees. Hug up the knees. And so let's circle the knees and massage the back. Circle the knees to massage the back. Circling, massaging is always good. Movement is just the magic pill. Keeping everything lubricated, soft and flexible, strong, that's our goal. To do the things we love to do. Yoga's not about yoga, it's about you. And release, come to sit. Come to sit. And if you have a blanket and you want to sit on the blanket, that's a great idea. I left my blanket in the other room, so I'm rolling up my mat. And I'm sitting on that. This is going to be asymmetrical, and it's going to be a twist and a stretch. So I'm extending one leg, tucking the other. I'm tucking the foot under and bringing the hand across and bringing the hand behind and lengthen. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen, making your way into the twist bit by bit with the breath, feeling all through the spine, the whole back. Okay, release the head forward. Now, the back arm, extend up and fold it over, point it toward that foot, and feel that stretch down the side of the back, side of the back, side of the back. Come back up and release and release. Now just this asymmetrical, pure stretch, back arm all the way over, other hand behind, fold, stretch from the hand to the elbow to the shoulder, and across the back, and down the leg. Final breath, come back up, release the arm, change the leg. Extend, tuck under, hand across, hand behind, breath deepening, deepening into your twist bit by bit. Okay, release the head, bring the back arm up, 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 stretch and point it over toward that toe and stretch down the side of the back. Come back up, release the arm, release the twist. And so now we're going to just come into a symmetrical. So the leg that's forward, that arm is behind, other arm extend and down and stay. Stretch from the hand, elbow to the shoulder, across the back, down the leg, stay. Asymmetrical forward bend, Janu Sirsasana. Final breath. Come back up and release, and both feet hug under. This is a whole back in stretch. Now we add the legs in stretch. Walk the hands down, Paschimottanasana. Knees can be soft or straight. You want to feel just enough intensity in the power muscles in the backs of the legs. Final breath here. Walk your way back up. And now you're settling to the ground. You're settling down for our guided relaxation. So settle, come down, bring in your support under the knees, under the head, under the back, whatever works for you. Settle. Settle and adjust. Shoulders and arms, head and neck, hips and legs, feet. Find it for yourself. The way we let go. This is the way we let go. So come inside. Feel the whole body relaxing. Let it go. Redirect focus. Bring focus to hips and legs. Hips and legs squeeze and tighten. Power squeeze. Feel it. Let it go. Let it go. Take a breath. Shoulders to the ears. Power squeeze. Feel it. Lift the head an inch. Bring the head back down. Release shoulders, arms to the ground. Come to the jaw. Soften the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips. Wrinkle nose. Squint eyes. Squeeze. And release. And come back through the body. We'll check back in bit by bit. Bring attention to the feet, to the toes as you soften. Soften toes, arches, heels, and ankles. Bring that softness. Calves, shins, knees. Softness, a wave of softness moving up the body, upper legs, hips, and belly until the whole lower body is letting go. Letting go. Become aware of the spine of the back. Shoulders, arms, hands heavy down. And feel how the fingers have relaxed and softened. Relaxing and softening, come to the throat, soften. To the lips, soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks, soften, relax. behind the eyes soften, relax. Brow and scalp soften. Whole body letting go. Feel it. Feel the whole body letting go and have awareness of the breath, how the breath has responded. So the body relaxes, the breath responds. We look a bit deeper, mind and thought. Sounds can come. That's just it. It can happen. Stay through sound. Thought. A thought carries you away. Come back. Release that thought. Return to the body. Return to the body and look deepest. Look deepest. Find that stillness, peace, and just stay with that peace. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Come back to movement and stretch. And in your own time, in your own way, come back. Come back to the body. Come back to the breath. And as you come back, we close. I hope you keep with you ease in your body and strength, balance, energy, and the peace. Until the next time.